Alright guys, welcome back to another movie review. This is for Don't Breathe 2. Now, again, this is non-spoiler before I, start. But I just... Oh, shoot, I was going to say something before, but I forgot. I'll probably remember afterwards, though. I know a lot of people, wanted to go see this movie, but not a lot of people have seen the first one, so, they didn't really know whether or not they wanted to, but this is a non-spoiler review. Also, for the record, you could watch this movie without seeing the first one, because there's only one character who is the same. This movie, overall, this is going to be a really short review, probably no more than 5 minutes. Overall, I thought this movie was okay. On my Instagram story, a lot of you guys saw that I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. It was alright, but nothing really surprised me about this movie. Nothing stood out. Nothing amazed me. It was very cliche horror, and I don't know. And there were some scenes that were really good, and honestly, there was some unexpected stuff that happened throughout it. But overall, I thought it was alright. And now, I can't really review this one without reviewing the first one. The first one was also alright. Now, I do think the first one was just a little bit better than this, but the second one, still pretty good. Kind of in the same league as the first one. I didn't really think that, it changed all that much. It sort of still had the same premise. It started to do something, I at first I was like, okay, this is no different than the first one. This is just the exact same thing. It's like a copy of the first one. And then, it started to, they started, in the second act of the movie, they really, they changed it up, and they, had kind of a plot twist, and it was pretty alright, and I really liked that. But then it just sort of got all very mellow and weird, and I don't know, the plot twist was good when it happened. Overall, I thought there were some really good scenes in this. There's a scene where the little girl is sneaking around the house, and there's a very good one-shot sequence of that. It's really good. I really enjoyed that, actually. It was really good. And then there's a few scenes with very good lighting that kind of remind me of Blade Runner. But yeah. Overall, yeah, this movie was okay. The characters, the old man, of course, is back. Stephen Lang did a very good job with this character. Very, very good. This movie, now, this wasn't really much of a surprise. I mean, they revealed this in the trailers and the description and everything. This movie sort of portrays the old man as the hero, but it does point out his flaws at the same time. And so, for those of you who don't know the first one, it's a blind man, and kids decide to rob the blind man because they're like, oh, he's blind. It will be easy. And then it turns out he's not, because he's crazy. And so the second one kind of has that same premise, except this time he has a daughter, or a little girl, with him. And you kind of think it's going to be the same, and then it's not. They use different tactics and stuff. And, but yeah, I really don't know. It was a very intriguing movie, but it was sort of forgettable. When I saw this in the theater, I saw it with a few friends, but there was 2 other people besides us. It only made, I mentioned this, go check out the first episode of the show, not the movie reviews. I will call reviews, and I will call episodes. And go check out the first episode of this podcast. And, tell me what you think on social media. But I believe that's all I really had to say. There was nothing else. Besides the fact that I am still following up on lore for the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Apparently, for today's deep dive analytics, Sony Pictures Germany YouTube account made a playlist for Spider-Man No Way Home. It's not empty. There's one video on it, and that was the title teaser. But other than that, nothing else has been released. And so, we still have a lot to look forward to, and I'm very, very excited. But yeah, that's it for, the sort of lore going on today. Oh, someone just drove by. Okay, I don't know them. I saw someone drive by, and I was like, huh, do I know them? Yeah, that's it for the lore today, other than the fact that hopefully it's premiering at CinemaCon next weekend. I really hope that's the case. And Eternal's final trailer dropped, which was very good. I very much liked that. And so we're on track to have Shang-Chi come out early next month, here in a few weeks, actually. And then I'm actually surprised that they had the red carpet premiere so early, because they usually don't have the red carpet premiere until, like the week before, the week of. And this was like 3 or 4 weeks before. And so I was like, oh, it was just a little surprising. But yeah. So anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. This was just a quick one to try and give you guys like a quick little summary of this movie. And yeah. But until next time, I will see you. Actually, I'm going to try and review Respect, the Aretha Franklin biopic, probably this weekend sometime. I'm kind of behind on movies because I still have not watched all of the August 13th box office movies. Respect is the only one I have left. And then this weekend, we got flooded with 3 more movies. Like as of today, as of Thursday, tonight, I will be flooded with 3 more movies. So I will be 4 movies that I need to watch this next week. For those of you wondering, the movies coming out today, are premiering tomorrow, Friday opening weekend, are The Protege, the Samuel L. Jackson one. I'm actually pretty intrigued into that movie. I wasn't before. I showed like little to no interest, but I started thinking about it, and I was like, that actually kind of seems interesting. And I watched the trailer a couple more times. But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for that. It looks somewhat good. I think it'll be good though. And then Reminiscence, Henry Jackman, I could really care less for that movie, but if it blows me away, it blows me away. But I'm really going into it not really expecting much. But who knows? It might be good. Rebecca Ferguson, Hugh Jackman, it may surprise me. Who knows? And then the last one, The Night House. Very excited for that. Rebecca Hall, she played Nia from Iron Man 3, for those of you who don't know. She is in this movie, and I've heard her performance is really good, and I've heard the movie's really good. And I was also going to go into this with low expectations, but now I'm going to it with pretty good expectations. So this time last week, I was not excited for any of these 3 movies coming out this weekend. Now I'm excited for 2 of them, and hopefully Reminiscence blows my mind. But yes, until then, that's it for the episode. I've already run too long. But thank you guys so much for listening, if you did, and I will catch you guys next week. Or this weekend for Respect. Anyways, see you guys later.